Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? It is Well Red Beard. It is a damn fine day to talk about some books, and we're back. I am back from my beach vacation. I had a good time. I actually managed to read a bit down there, which I've told you I'm not very good at. I don't really read a lot at the beach. I this weird thing where like normally I take my glasses off to read, and I've got some prescription sunglasses, but it's this thing where like the sun was so bright that I couldn't read without my glasses, and I could kind of read with my glasses, and whatever, that's too much information. But I did get through a couple books. I didn't know this was going to be perfect planning, but I just grabbed a couple of old ish horror paperbacks. Some old leisure Jack Ketchum, and they played really well. I mean, like I said, I didn't want to take anything like too serious. Like I didn't want to take a Pulitzer winner down there. I didn't want to take the new Stephen King, which I'm now reading, because I didn't want to mess it up on the beach. But went down there. I put a little short up. My condo, it had like a little library downstairs. This is my third year in a row going there, and this is the first time that I've found that they have a library down there. I mean, basically a closet, but a pretty deep one with just books and books and books. So that was kind of cool. Made it to one bookstore down there, the Hidden Lantern in Rosemary Beach. Pretty cool little shop. And I think that's pretty much it. Mostly spent every day or a small segment of every day at the beach. But yeah, I kind of got my beer consumption out of the way early in the week, and then just kind of chilled and actually got through some books. So I read completely at the beach, Cover by Jack Ketchum. This was low 3 stars for me, high 2. It's a story of a Vietnam vet that comes home and sets up camp in the woods with his dog and his little plot of marijuana plants, and people invade his space, and he spends most of his time between reality and flashbacks. And but the so you, while he's just a soldier, just a human, I mean, you get a little bit of the Friday the 13th feel there of, campers getting picked off one by one. But the way that it happens is pretty creative, and, think like Rambo sapling traps, right? Where they like pull the sapling way back and hits him in the, just all, and, like the spike pits and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Low 3, cover by Jack Ketchum. I also finished this one on the way home, actually. I mean, I read 200, 220 of it down there, and then finished it on the way home. I read Old Flames by Jack Ketchum. This is two novellas in one, and I'd read a bunch of Ketchum back in the day. I mean, I've done The Girl Next Door, and I've done um, Red, and I think Off Season, and a couple others, but I hadn't done either one of these. But this one, the first story is Flame Finders, first novella, and it's about a girl, a woman down on her luck in love, and tracks down the first boy she ever loved, and his current situation be damned, right? Like the fact that he's got a wife and 2 kids. None of that kind of matters to her. So creepy, stalkerish, uh, eventually, familial sabotage, that type stuff. But definitely turns into a very cool horror love story. And then the second one is Right to Life, and it's basically abortion horror. It's, a woman gets taken from an abortion clinic. It takes right wing pro life extremism to the next level, and gets into a very, very descriptive, brutal torture situation, much like The Girl Next Door. So this one here was low 4, high 3. Jack. So I knocked out a couple of Jack Ketchums that I'd never gotten to, and now I have. And the other thing that I finished, so I didn't listen to this at all while I was down there, but on the way there and on the way back, I finished The Clan of the Cave Bear. Again, this is a reread for me, doing it in audio. I read it 15, 20 years ago when doing the BBC's Top 100, and loved it. And I loved it again. I gave it I mean, low. I don't know if you would say low, but low. I gave it 5 stars. I mean, I thought about 4. I thought about a high 4, but I did give it 5 stars. I really like this story. I mean, to me, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not Lord of the Rings, but it takes you and puts you in a world that in a very well described, well defined world that you've never been to. And if you don't know, which you probably do, but the gist is that um uh, a human child, or actually I think it's Cro-Magnon, but it's the species of people that we descend from. Her There's an earthquake. Her family is lost. She's alone, and she's taken in by this band of Neanderthals, and it's anyway. I'm going to review it, but very very. I don't know why it's so interesting, but very interesting. Also, very story of female power and things like that. So this is The Clan of the Cave Bear by Gene M. All, and I gave it a 5 star rating. So right before I left, I finished Awareness. I don't think I've talked about it yet. This is by Anthony DeMello, kind of a self-growth type philosophy type thing. I dug this book. I gave it low 4 stars. So that's all the stuff I've been reading. I mean, because of the vacation and all that, I probably had a little bit slower month than normal. But stuff I'm working on now, I went straight into The Valley of the Horses by Gene M. All. This is book 2 of the Earth's Children series. I am reading Never Flinch by Stephen King. I'm probably about 50 pages into that. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm doing these in audio, so I might slip something else in there, but I'm pretty sure that after this one, I'll probably just roll to the next one. I've got them all here in hardcover copy, but I'm gonna do these in audio. And then the other stuff I'm thinking about getting into, probably gonna. I don't know. Like I'm torn. I'm torn between kind of getting back to what I was doing, which was a little self growth, little Pulitzer, little whatever. Because I really enjoyed those two um, pulpish horror paperbacks. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do. But I do have Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday here. This would be my third holiday read. I think it's going to be my next self growth ish book. And then, of course, I put the Pulitzers on pause. And I've got The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt here that I think is next, unless I choose to read James by Percival Everett, which just won. So, stuff that I picked up, I don't even have it sitting here to show you, but I did get a copy of James by Percival Everett. Going to be reading that soon. Picked up a couple Stephen King hardcovers that I needed. So my Stephen King collection is filling out in hardcover. There's really only a handful, I think, left to get, but I got Finders Keepers. I got 11/22/63, and I got Doctor Sleep. So I bought a lot on eBay. Had 7 hardcovers in it. I needed 3 of them. I justified buying it because I could sell the others and kind of make my money back. So um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But I'm back. I'm back to work. I've often talked about how I enjoy my day to day so much that even a vacation kind of I don't know. I enjoy it, but it takes me out of my element, I guess, so to speak. So that's it. This has been WRB Beard. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got my monthly wrap up coming. I've got 5 or so reviews. So Clan of the Cave Bear, the 2 Jack Ketchums, Awareness. I still haven't reviewed. I don't think I've reviewed Huckleberry Finn, which, man, I just didn't like that book, and I said that in my little short, and a bunch of people had a problem with it. You rank horror novels at 4 stars, but this I just did not enjoy it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed all your books, all of them, as much as I am. If not, you're reading the wrong damn books.